And welcome back to Don't Starve. As always, it's Gord and Don't Starve. It's happening. It's what we're doing. So, if you're watching the last episode, we were planning base expansion. Lots of stuff needs to be done, and we only got the summer to do it. No, we got the rest of our lives, but there's some specific summer stuff I want to do, but at the same time, there's some general just laboring that needs to be done. I definitely want to get some more logs, and holy shit, my fire's getting low. There we go. So, I'm not doing the best for wood. Just got 11 wood, as you can see there. Not doing great. I want to get some more wood. I also want to get a bunch more rocks so we can start setting up walls. How awesome will walls be? So, looking just through our chests right now, just to see what we got, what we need. And yeah, so I definitely want to go get walls. How's the hunger doing? Pretty good at 60. We definitely want to throw something in. I should probably harvest this jerky. Throw some more rabbits there next time. Let's see. I could do something as far as durian, carrots, and dragon fruit maybe. I don't want to waste that dragon fruit though. Let's see. Have our crops grown? Not quite yet. We do have a bunch of berries grown though. So let's harvest these. It's good to harvest them early, that way hopefully they'll grow back some point during the summer. And grab a seed. We'll cook up a couple fistful of jams. Put our spare berry in the fridge. And we'll take this out in the road and we'll start gathering resources. Now we're going to want to head over to the rock biome to gather up some rocks, as well as generally just get trees. We don't have a bunch in the way of rabbits, but I'm going to take the 2 rabbits we do have and put them on the drying rack. Hopefully we can come back to a little bit of food. And we'll grab these jam and we'll head out. So, if we look at the map, we have quite a few good places for rocks. We got just shit tons of rocks and trees actually up north. We have a shit ton of rocks and trees. But trees are a little more sparse, but there's probably more of them. And over here we have more rocks and not as many rocks and not as many trees. So we'll probably head up north, just because there's so many trees clustered together up there. And we will have to contend with the spiders. That's one thing I'm thinking now. But down here, there's also like 100 tall birds. So that could be a nuisance as well. You know what? I'll go down here, actually. Because overall, there's more trees. And the rocks are just all over the place. And we can clean up some of this map, too, while we're down there. So we'll head over that way. I should probably eat one of these fistfuls now. We'll save the other one. And we're pretty good for grass and twigs. We should be good if we need to start a fire in the middle of the night, because we're probably going to have to camp out. We should definitely grab some food along the way, as long as any seeds we find or anything like that. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, we're not too far away. This walking cane just is worth every bit that we didn't even pay for it. But it was worth it, and speeding along. We're almost at the rocks, guys. Oh, Tallbird, is he pissed off at us? Yes, he's pissed off at us. All right, let's move away from him. Jesus, I knew there was a bunch of tallbirds down here, but I'm hoping they weren't wandering too far from their nests. So what we'll do is we'll get set up down here with... do we even have a pickaxe? We do not have a pickaxe. Alright. We'll give Chester the hammer, and we will make ourselves a pickaxe. And unfortunately, does Chester have any gold on him? Yeah, Chester. No, you don't. We're not making ourselves a gold pickaxe, but that's alright. We'll get some gold from mining this. I'm pretty sure we don't even have a gold pickaxe prototyped, so... Yeah, let me see. Yeah, no, we don't. So, gold pickaxe is out of the question for now, but that's okay. we're here for rocks and stuff anyway. So we'll mine some rocks today, and we'll get. I'd like to get a stack or two of rocks. It'd be nice. There's so much stone down here that it shouldn't be a problem at all. It's just a matter of time. And this will hopefully give us what we need to get down and start building a wall around our base. Walls are, they're helpful. They're not super necessary. They can funnel enemies through them. You can funnel enemies through various places and kind of decide where you want them to go. But enemies will still manage to get through. So they're more, while they're useful, they're also good for decorative. And they're just part of making our base look more like a home. You know, we'll get some walls set up. We'll get maybe some shag carpet put down. It'll be a swinging bachelor pad. That's what the kids call it these days, right? And look at this, we've already got almost a stack and a half of rocks. So, shouldn't have to be down here too long. It's starting to be dusk, which isn't too bad. We'll finish off this stack and then we'll start working on trees. Because now that I think about it too, we're going to need more rocks to create farms. I forget how many exactly is included. It's 4 rocks per farm. We need lots of grass for farms, which we don't have a shortage on now, but at 10 grass per farm, you know, we're going to go through it pretty quickly, so. Let's go back up towards where the rocks were thickest, and we'll grab a few more. Switch to a walking cane, speed up. Gotta remember to do that. Yeah. Definitely when we get back, we're gonna prototype a gold pickaxe. It's I'm gonna make like 100 of these. It's not the best, I have to say. So I'm wondering if those tall birds went back to sleep or if they're. I kind of want to go like, it's dangerous as all hell, but I kind of want to get a closer look at those tall bird nests. Where are they exactly? Just north of me. I'm not going for the gold rocks so much because we have lots of gold. See, just look at all those fucking rocks in there. And Jesus. That's a cluster. Okay, I'm getting out of here. And we're running. Alright, they have stopped chasing. We'll gather some more rocks. We're not very far off from having a stack. And nighttime should come. We got our trusty miner's hat. We're gonna just plow through and work through the night. We'll eat up this other fistful of jam right now, I think. And it should see us through. So we'll round off a second stack there, and we'll stick that stuff in Chester. I'll give him one of the extra stacks here. We can actually probably just throw these out, and we'll give him the niter as well. Don't really care to have that on me. And honestly, we have so much flint and not so much inventory space. I'm gonna chuck that too. So. As far as trees go, we can probably make our way west and then north, and hopefully we'll make our way up and around, grab some of these berry bushes, and feed ourselves as well. Alright, so we'll start busting out the old axe here, and we'll start chopping down some trees. Night is just now popping up, so we'll top us on the miner's hat. He's not a fan of working through the night. We're gonna have to, his sanity will drop. Poor old Wilson. So we're gonna have to definitely, I should have grabbed those green mushrooms actually, but hopefully between flowers and finding some green mushrooms on the way back. Shouldn't be too big an issue. So the lumberjacking never stops. Just lumberjacking it all day and lumberjacking it all night, and I could lumberjack just forever. There was a pun there somewhere. I'll let you guys figure it out. And it's morning, yay! So take off the miner's hat and we'll still go back to chopping trees. It's day, like, we're getting pretty far up in the days. We've gone past the milestone of 40 days. Before you know it, we'll be up in the 400 days, and I'll run out of things to talk about. No, eventually, like I've mentioned many times before in the series, the goal here is going to be escaping the world, going through Maxwell's door, or basically gathering. There's very specific things I want to gather before I start a new world from day one with those things. The Deerclops Eye. I haven't really talked too much about what the Deerclops Eye does, but you guys would be interested to know that the Deerclops Eye has two functions. First of all, you can use it to restore lots of health, sanity, and hunger in one shot. It's a good like super potion kind of thing you can use, but that's really a one-time consumable. It's a shitty way to use it. It's gonna waste your stuff there. I don't want to pick up that rock. The other way you can use it is if you have, I can't exactly remember the name of it, but it's a drop from the big-ass boss in the caves. And combining that with the eyeball gives you a sort of laser turret that you can put down in your base, and it'll shoot anything that comes to kill you. And one of these is pretty cool, but with 3 of these, you can potentially hold off against any intruder ever. That's what's been theorized by many of the Don't Starve aficionados. So, I would like to try for that. That means killing, 2 more Deerclops and 3 of the cave bosses, and that's a nightmare. So, and there's only 1 cave boss per world, so it's going to be a few worlds coming. But hopefully we can survive this world, get the boss killed, get his item. We'll take off and we'll start a new world from day one with all of our stuff. And each consecutive world will be easier to survive. And eventually we'll hopefully put ourselves in a position where we can survive indefinitely, just with no real effort. And that would be cool. If we can, like, 3rd or 4th world will be like the world that we just never die. And day 6,000. So we'll finish off this stack of wood. I don't think we can pick up anything else after that anyway. Actually, what I will do, I will throw out this 1 piece of grass we have there, taking up a spot, and I'll fill up 1 more stack before we head back home. I should actually throw out those pine cones too, but we'll save them. We might start a forest at some point. Who knows? We could have like a keeper of the forest, tree guard kind of dude come after us, and having the pine cones on us would be nice just to get him to calm his ass down. But I mean, we did pretty good fighting the last tree guard. We got lots of living wood from him, which we still got to use for that shadow manipulator. So many things to do. It's ridiculous. As far as summer-specific chores goes, though, what we need to do is we need to build more farms and gather more food. We want to have slightly. This winter we did okay. We got through it. That in itself is pretty good. But we really wanted to. We had to go out and we had to kill a bunch of rabbits, and it was touch and go there as far as food's concerned for some time. So we want to have more farms and more berry bushes by our base that are loaded with fruit and vegetables and ready to go, and so we can just pick at them all winter long and hopefully, you know, cut down on our rabbit consumption. So I will say that that's enough wood. Get these stumps and we'll head back home because poor Wilson's starving to death here, and that's not good. We need to get him some food. So we'll put on our walking stick and we'll just head east from here. We can take the path and we should have no problem getting home. I love just, look at this, how fast you run on a path, like, with the walking cane. It's amazing. So actually, does this path go all the, no, see, I gotta branch off and go this way now. So, we'll make our way home and grab some more food. Where are we? Yeah, we can just keep heading east. We'll store all these logs and the extra rocks we've gotten. And grab some... I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do as far as a crock pot. We should definitely lay out some more farms. I'm going to need some more poop. I can never get enough poop. And did I totally passed the house, didn't I? I don't even need to look at the map. It's down here. Yeah, that's right. So, let's see. We got a tuft here. Throw that in the fire. I didn't really mean to bring that home either. I'm going to burn that. It's so wasteful, I know. But that's how we roll. I'm going to eat these even though they're going to... How bad are these going to be? Those actually, I don't think those helped. I think they were bad enough that they didn't actually help. Probably not a good idea to eat that. Let's clean Chester out. Let's put the niter out here. Let's take this out and stick it there, and we'll take these rotten eggs out too, and we'll stick them in a chest before we die. Let's eat a jerky. Or no, that's not what I meant to do. Use a terrarium. That should just get us past that, just long enough where we can start putting logs and pine cones away. So hopefully we're good for wood for a while. That would be nice. Put these niter away. Didn't really want these eggs in this chest. Want to stick them... I guess I'll stick them at the gold. These extra pine cones. God. Never, always have too much fucking pine cones. So that's pretty good. We'll make a board. I'll make a couple boards just so we have something to put on the fire over the next couple of nights, you know, without any real hassle. And we'll stick those up there. And pretty good. So, let's see. Should we start making farms? Should we start making walls? I think we should make a farm or two. So... what I'm going to do is, I have 10 poop, and I'm going to go, that's not nearly enough. I think I want to get at least, I'll gather 20 or 30 poop, and we'll come back, and we'll set up 2, 3, 4 more farms. We'll see how that goes. So where are the beefalo at? Also, look at Wilson's style and beard. He needs to. We really need to shave Wilson. And we really should do stuff with that beard hair. We could make meat effigies with that beard hair, which are basically like little voodoo dolls of Wilson that let us come back to life. But every time you come back to life using one of those, it drains your maximum health. And that's not. Look at this beefalo chasing that rabbit. Are they gonna kill him? Oh, no, did he escape? No, he's still. Oh, he got to his hole. Oh, I think they're chasing Chester now. Why are some of these beefalo red-assed and other ones not? It's confusing. All right. Well, we'll gather more poop, and we will go back and make some farms. I'm going to end the episode off here, though. Starving to death. God damn it. Alright, we'll run back home right now as I end the episode. We'll grab something better to eat than what I'm eating now. Actually, I'll harvest some rabbits. And, but remember, guys, if you like this series, give it a like. If you love it, give it a favorite. And if you want to see more, subscribe. Just tell your friends, if you got friends that watch Let's Plays and stuff like that. They're into Don't Starve. They want to see somebody survive. They want to kind of get a feel for how to set priorities and how to make up a base. This isn't just a Let's Play. It's kind of like a walkthrough. It's a tip series. It's, a how to survive. So, which is definitely not get in the middle of a beefalo herd. That's so remember, guys, just spread the word. It helps me out. And talk to you guys later. Stay tuned for the next episode. Damn it, starving.